What the hell is this? This, this. Hi, bitches. Um, I was sort of, don't know if you guys remember, maybe you just stumbled upon my video and it's your first time here. But a while ago, I was sort of talking about how I feel like a lot of Schiffer Red Feather decks are a little bit underrated. And I was like, I really should like go through their back catalog more and look at other stuff by them that nobody's talking about. And I found this. And, like, to be honest, and I'm going to repeat this multiple times in every video about Red Feather, Mind, Body, Spirit / Schiffer, because that's what they used to be called. They are a publisher that's really good at acquisition, so they have a really good nose for different and cool products, but they're a really bad publisher in the sense of editing, box design, graphic design choices. They're so bad at that. This packaging is giving high school economics project vibe. Not the material, but the graphic design of it, and it's like really awkward and long, and it's I don't know. It's kind of weird, but then again, like who am I to judge? But they could use someone they could elevate their products easily, and they are asking premium prices for their stuff, so this is one of them old boxes with the ribbons, which I found to be really cool at the time, and now I'm kind of like, it's kind of annoying. And then we get this book, this horizontal book with the multi paragraphs, and then obviously we have like this weird cardboard insert here, and then we have the cards, which have a weird cardboard insert as well. Look at this. So, just make a box that fits. It's not that difficult. Anyways, enough about that, because it's, like I said, it's not about the box. To me, it's definitely about the cards and the book, which is a pretty cool, like, little set. And I've never seen anyone talk about this. And I love faery shit. I don't like the tarot of the She, and I hated the tarot of the Hidden Realm because there's no rhyme or reason behind that. Come for me, destroy me, read me, but I just didn't like it. So then I found this, and then I was like, what? This is so cool. So the Twilight Realm, a Tarot of Faery by Beth Wilder is really dope. It's an interesting deck with some weird shit going on, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Let me see if I can... Oh, whoops, I hope you guys aren't getting like super duper nauseous, but I kind of want to do a little something here to make this a bit more like easily viewable for y'all. All right. So what I really like about this guidebook is that she very often like talks about her whole creative process for each card. So that's very interesting. And then sometimes she doesn't. But I really like the homemade feel this has. This is, this is very rough around the edges, which I love. And it's giving a very Celtic, Western European fairy vibe. So we start with this super cute Fool. Also, the card backs are really gorgeous. Obviously, it's on really glossy cardstock, and the cards are oracle card size, so 3.5 by 5 inches. What is kind of annoying, but that's something that I already kind of knew with this older Red Feather stock, is that this lamination will have flaws in it, just so you know. I love this Magician too. everything just has this really cool, like, nocturnal vibe to it. And then, you know, the guidebook gives you great, like, tips and resources on how to read. I just wish that the varnish quality could have been a bit better. But, you know, it's cool. It's really cool. And this is the kind of fairy deck that I wanted and needed, but never got. You know, and I really feel like as a community, we should probably, you know, we want stuff to look pretty, but we should probably also start looking for more of this, where it's more like the actual sincerity in the product rather than, you know, having really pretty art on a card with a random card name slapped on it, you know? And even as I say that, I do realize that sometimes, you know, that happens. This was one of the cards that sold me on the deck when I watched the flip through, and this one came up. I was like, yes, so this is meant for me. So I need this right now. And after that, many more came. But we get this gorgeous, gorgeous unicorn imagery that gets a gorgeous explanation in the guidebook, and it's just stunning for strength. I love that. I love this hermit as well, and then this wheel is just everything because we get this gorgeous fairy ring. Justice is a bit basic. I'm not gonna like comment on every single card, but you know, just the ones that struck a chord with me. For example, this extremely like triggering but intense Hanged Man. I love that. Or this Banshee in the Death card. I just think it's all really it's really rather special. This Temperance one as well. Like this was another one that just, I don't know, struck a chord with me. Even though we don't see the standard imagery, it's still gorgeous and amazing. And there's a gorgeous story about it in the guidebook. So it's just stunning, 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 stunning. I really liked it, this devil as well, and this tower. And I love the, you know, the sort of unpolishedness of this. Is that weird? Do y'all understand why? It's very much, you can feel the passion through the cards. You know, you can really tell she meant what she drew. I love this Phoenix for Judgment. I think that's brilliant. I always love Phoenixes for Judgment cards. And then the world is just stunning. So the minors are also really, really gorgeous. And the minors, I don't know if they all get a little border like that. I think they do, yeah. So that's kind of how you sort of differentiate them from one another. And they're very minimal, yet stunning and really beautiful. And once again, very personal. It's a very, I like it when I look at a tarot deck and it feels like a very personal experience where I can feel the process this creator has gone through. It's just stunning. It's something that, you know, you just can't always grasp. It's this sort of weird, fleeting quality, and not every deck has that, and this deck does. You know, it's that magic, that tarot magic that I really like. Obviously, as you could see, the cup suit was very focused on water and mermaids. And look at these quartz. Oh, look at that page. Like, Beth Wilder is a really talented artist. Really, really, really talented. I love it. I sort of love this 80s vibe to the artwork as well. And I love this King of Cups. So then we have the Ace of Rings, which is all about fairy rings, obviously. And look at that, though. Look at that. Look at how cute that is. We sort of get this goblin-y, gnome-y, fairy-esque. Look at how cute. Look at how cute. Like this really cute fairy, leprechaun-y shit that's going on. And I think it's stunning. I think it's really well done. Really, really, really stunning. You know, little house elves, house gnomes. It's just she did a really good job, and this court is stunning as well. I love, so for all the receptive elements, we get a princess rather than a knight, and for all the active elements, we get a prince rather than a knight. I like that touch as well. The Queen of Rings is really gorgeous, and then this stunning King of Rings. So this is basically giving me everything that Tarot of the Hidden Realm didn't give me. So I kind of wanted to show it to y'all, so maybe more people like could get into it. Even though this is a bit glossy, you know, and the varnish isn't always up to par, but it's just, in the box is kind of weird. It's just a really cool deck, and I sort of didn't want to use it until I could show you, and now I can finally use it. Because I wanted to keep it in order. I love all the aces, by the way. One thing that irks me a little bit is that the creator is very, let me look that up. Let me read that bit from the guidebook. She's very prissy about, oh yeah. That she was led to associate the suit of swords with the element of fire and the suit of wands with the element of air. The logic behind this decision lies in the fact that dwarves craft swords using the element of fire, while sylphs that inhabit the air are most likely to be portrayed with wands. And I'm like, okay, cool work, but we don't really see a difference in the depictions of the meanings of those cards. So to me, swords are still going to be air. I'm going to use this deck however the hell I want. But I was kind of like, heh. So I think this is really interesting too. Like, what the hell? That's a really stunning one. It's a really stunning card. And then we get the Three of Swords with that dragon. That's really dope. Four of Swords. The Five. I think this is really stunning as well. Like, it has this sort of retro, almost 70s feel to it that I think is really dope. The Seven, which kind of reminds me of an 8, but hey, whatever. The 8. And then the 9, which very much reminds me of a 9 of Swords. And then the 10. So yeah, I'm totally getting just regular suit of swords here and not getting any fire energy here. But whatever, you know, that's cool. I think the suit of swords court is a bit underwhelming, but still, it's still cool. I like it. And then this suit of wands is really, really, really stunning. Once again, a lovely ace. I could have lived without the colored border, honestly. I love it. I love the way all of this looks. I think it's very gorgeous. Especially the color on black is just very striking to me. You know, you can say a lot about Red Feather, but their printer is really good at printing these colors. This is a really cute little Rumpelstiltskin scene right here that I love. At least that's how I interpreted it. Let's quickly check if that's actually what the author meant. Seven of Wands. Rumpelstiltskin approaching the miller's daughter. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's really cool. Eight of Wands. I loved this Nine of Wands because it's so weird. Let me quickly check what it is. Let's see. So Eight of Wands was Cupid. Nine of Wands, a deer-like fairy gazes over her shoulder. She's preparing to either attack or run away. In her own element, she's strong and in control. Those who trespass or threaten her in any way are likely to bear the brunt of her antlers. Defensive stance. Okay, interesting. So we're sort of getting, you know, it's her own like little interpretation, her own flavor. I quite like that. I love this 10, and then we're headed into the suit. I think this page is absolutely adorable. This prince is really cool as well. I love this queen. And this king is just, I don't know, like stunning. Giving sort of a magician vibe as well. I think he's really, really dope, really cool. So yeah, this is, You know, I can finally shuffle this too now, guys. Like, let's see how this shuffles, though. Like, I love that it's, I love, you know, I love a slightly bigger deck. It's nice and chunky. You know, it shuffles fine. You know, the cards are, you know, thick enough. I was just really happy to find, you know, a fairy deck that feels like it belongs to me, like as in fairy tarot. I mean, I have the Radley Valentine one, but that feels a little too angel-y for me. Like, this feels darker, and this feels, it just feels more European overall, and I do like that a lot. Let's see, can I fan this out? Probably not, because it's pretty chunky, but let's just randomly grab a card. This one is calling to me. Oh, we get the Page of Rings. That's so lovely. So we're getting that student of life energy, ready to get tangled in that web. You know, like a lot of people are going to be like, steer clear from that web, but that page can't wait to roll into it and explore every strand. And that's kind of an attitude that I kind of want to embody a little bit more. That energy, that studious energy. What's really pretty is that also we got Temperance on the bottom of the deck. So that's I always like checking what's on the bottom of the deck, because for me that's a shadow energy that is not that prevalent in my life right now on the surface, but it's something that lingers deep below the surface and that should be taken note of. And I will, because I need to. And that's also one of my favorite cards in the whole deck. So I'm probably gonna use these two gorgeous cards to create my post now. So that's what I'm gonna do. I hope you guys liked it. This was Twilight Realm, a Tarot of Faery. I don't think this is gonna be in print a whole lot longer. I don't think they're gonna reprint this, because it is pretty, you know, niche, and I don't think this was a very hot seller for them, but I'm really glad that I got it, and I just wanted to show you some alternatives to the basic shit that, you know, all these tarot influencers are showing y'all every day. So, thanks for watching, and bye, bitches.